Hey, it's Raina. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a speed build for a farm market, or fair, whatever you want to call something that a small town has. I decided to use the clock that Minnie gave me as a centerpiece, and I'll also be putting Goofy and Eric's stalls in here as part of it, and I'm going to add a couple of the other smaller stalls also. So my idea behind this came from someone else, and I will link her video in the description. She does an excellent job of explaining everything. I saw her video and I also wanted to do the same thing, and my idea behind it is to get rid of some of the chests holding things in my house. So what I'm going to do is, an example is the table. I'm using the same table that she did, and I'm going to put items on it, fruits and vegetables, and I'm going to have 50 to 100 of each thing on the tables in, only one shows, but it's going to be 50 to 100, or I guess it's 50 to 99. And then I'm going to keep another 50 to 100 in, depending on the item, in my house in chests, but then I can get rid of about half of my chest, and that would be really good. I really don't care for having all of them in there. And then I'll work out of those 50 to 100 that I have in my house, and these will be extra in case a quest where I have to bake, say, 100 gooseberry pies comes, then I can grab them off the table and use them. But what I've been finding happens to me, and maybe you find this too, is I will have hundreds of some things and other things hardly any of. So by doing it this way, I can more easily keep track of it, and I know I will have so many of them on the table as my backup, and so I'll always have that 50 to 100 on the table, even if my storage chests do get to become slim pickings. So that is what I'm doing today. I decided to use this little portion that I had beside Goofy's house and beside the orchard that I have. Peaceful Meadow is a meadow. I wanted to keep it that way, even though I did add the orchard. So this was a good thing to put in the middle to kind of keep it more grassy and less trees. So I'm happy about that. So, I love the fences, but sometimes, you just need that extra space, and you just can't tell until you're, putting the object there. But I didn't want there to just be empty there, so I just decided to try to put something there, and nothing's really working at the moment. Now, during this part of the build, I did not do my own house, which is also here in the Peaceful Meadow. I have the purple cottage. I ended up doing that completely after. So after you go through the walkthrough for this, there will be a small clip of me decorating my house in an extremely simple manner, but I really like the way it turned out, so you'll have to let me know what you think. So I love the spring and the egg stuff. I was really happy that they had it in brown eggs too, because what I'm going to do is turn the spring booth into someone selling eggs. So, and then the other one will kind of just be a refreshment booth. We're just going to do the best we can on that one. So I started out with 4 rows. You'll see later I ended up doing not 4. That just seemed too crowded. And I have the little chairs. I'm just going by what they look like in our area in the Midwest. And, you know, we usually have chairs. We don't stand all day. So, that's, now I'm getting the stuff to put on the tables. And I'm going to show you a little of that, and then we'll come back to it when it's all done. Pumpkins are super huge on the tables, so they actually ended up on the ground. But I think they look cute where they ended up, so. So we just put the stuff on here. I tried to kind of do it in alphabetical order, but something's got out of whack. I'll go back to it at some point. And so here is me making the egg sellers booth. And I decided, I know it's not fall and I'm not asking for it to come any earlier, but you know, we still have, you know, flowers and hay and stuff at our fairs in the summertime. And I did use the Halloween pumpkins and turned them around. So I thought they looked cute there. And I'm adding some fireworks. Our farm markets, I don't know that too many of them have fireworks, but our fairs always have fireworks. At least one day, if not more. So we're going to just clean up things a little bit. And I just kept the same pathing. I actually like it that it's not straight, because when you're in the country, people have gravel driveways. They are not straight. Where we park at a farm market, it is not straight. So that works perfect for that. And then our little refreshment, I really didn't have anything great, but I had the kettle and apples. So it's just representing a snack and drink cart, although I have to say we have awesome food at our fairs and farm markets. All kinds of really awesome stuff, barbecue and roasted things and all kinds of pies, and it will just make you hungry if I go on and on. So all right, here's our first walkthrough of just everything but my house. So here's how it looks from up there. Got the orchard to the left and the farm market to the right. I left it spacious enough I felt like I could get in there to actually get my stuff from the tables or Goofy and Eric's booth. Is it? Oh, it's Kristoff's. It's Kristoff's booth. You knew that. I'm the one that's confused. So here's what I have on there so far. I quickly realized I would not get everything from my chest on there, but you know, it'll work. It'll help a lot. So there's the pumpkins on the ground and the coffee I put there. I added some lighting. Hi, Goofy. There's my little snack booth and the little egg booth. And the egg person is going to be the fireworks person, apparently, because they got them all there ready to go beside them. Hopefully they don't put them off too close to the hay bales. So, and I do love the marigold, I think that's what they are, baskets. We don't have marigolds that big in my area that I know of, but. So here I just decided to put these stone rugs down. I just got them in the shop. I was very happy about that. Nothing will go right up against the purple cottage. So that was kind of like, don't love that. But I may do. I put a little bit more of the rock path down, gravel path down, and then put the rock rugs on top of that. And at first, you'll see that I tried to not put them in any pattern, because they're most definitely in a pattern. And then I remembered, we just did a rock path at our house and we actually looked for a pattern. So I changed it up and made it into a pattern, and I actually think it looks better to me. Everybody's different. So I like the way it looked after I fixed it up a little bit better. And then it started to rain, of course. But, that's what happens. We lived in Florida for a little bit, and it rains through the summer, spring into the fall a little bit, every day for a little bit. But then it goes away. In the Midwest, where we live, it's an all-day soaker. A lot of times. I had these 4 hydrangeas, and I think they matched the purple cottage really well. And so I'm like, hey, I'll put them down. Because at this point, this was all that was left for me to do. And I'm just like, I just got to do something. But I like it enough, I think I'm going to leave it for a while. The only thing I'm not sure of, and I might test out, is how like a dirt pathing might go underneath the rocks. That might look better. But I really like them in real life, the moss in between rocks. So I don't know, kind of reminded me of that. So here's me trying all kinds of things against the house, and none of them worked. There could be some things that work. I just did not find them. And then I did end up putting the trees a little closer to the house than I usually do in the front. I always put them pretty close in the back, but because when you're standing there, the character is, it doesn't seem to really cover the house that much. And I kind of wanted her house to seem a little bit more private, but not, she's supposed to be somebody people come to, so it can't be like totally off the grid type thing, but there's probably some times when she probably wishes she had some time on her own. So I tried a few different trees here. I wanted to incorporate a purple one just to bring out those colors of the house a little bit more. Although when you put purple by the roof, it looks blue, but it's fine. It's still pretty. And then I liked a little bit of red because of the door being red. But then I ended up swapping it out for a larger tree. And then I was just trying to find smaller trees. Finally found one. And let's get it back here for a little shade, a little bit more shade. And we'll get these 2 pots on, and then I think we're going to do our walkthrough for the house. Small little. There we go. Oh, do you like her farmer outfit? I had to do the farmer outfit. I did. And there's the house. And, simple, quick, very simple. But, I thought it turned out okay. Sometimes I just overthink things. Well, we're going to end up being done here, so I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I hope this gave you some inspiration for your own valley. Bye!